So I think we'll speak a little bit today about the feeling of guilt. And we all have these thoughts from time to time. Something I did was wrong. I shouldn't have done this. This was a big mistake. I should have known better. And this is a thought of blaming yourself, condemning yourself, not being at peace with yourself. And well, we judge ourselves for something that we didn't know at that time. We say, I should have known, I shouldn't have done this. How do you say? Without really knowing previously. So today you can say, I know, because you did go through that experience, you made that experience, you learned the lesson, and you can say, okay, now I know that next time I will not do it. But you would not have known if you would not have experienced that situation. So judging, condemning yourself is not the right way, because it just makes us feel bad. And we are not opened to think about, what did I learn about this? And it's okay to do mistakes. It's absolutely okay. But we need to learn from them. So as long as we learn from the mistakes, it's fine to do them. Because I don't even like to say mistakes. I always like to say life experiences. Because how can you do, when you do something, you cannot say it's a mistake because you don't know the consequences. But once we learn the consequences, we know, okay, it was maybe not the way I should have reacted. It was not the way I should have said something to someone. In this situation, that was not the best way to behave or to say things or whatever, because depends really what it is. You may have said something to someone, you might have done something to someone, whatever it is. But in that moment, you reacted with your best knowledge you had at that particular moment. So today, saying, I shouldn't have done that in the past, it doesn't make sense, because in that moment you did your best, and today you know. And even if you say, well, but I should have still known, I should have reacted better, in a better, with a better way. And I can tell you, no, you couldn't, because that was your knowledge at that time. And today you feel the consequences. Today you learned the lesson. And that's why you're saying you should have done. But at that time you didn't know. So instead of judging yourself and having that guilty feelings, just think, what did I learn? And how can I do it better next time? What can I do different next time? So take the time and think about this. Be kind with you, be compassionate with you, and accept it, because only through learning we can grow. We can't grow if we keep judging ourselves, if we keep feeling guilty. There is no space for growth, there is no space for development. Only through acceptance and learning, there is space for growth, there is space for development. Yes, let's have a quick look if I said everything, because I had so many things in mind yesterday that I have written down. Yeah, exactly. So I thought as well, guilt doesn't change the world. Guilt doesn't change the world. It doesn't. But your growth and your development does. Because the more you grow, the more you develop, the more you can change the world. Because you start with yourself. And that's what I always say. We can't change other people. We can't change the world. But when you start changing your behavior, when you start changing yourself, when you start learning, when you start behaving in a way you would like to be treated, and everything changes around you. And it really does. And I have made this experience so many times, especially with my daughter, being so many times impatient with her. You know, having a child always wants this and that, and you probably as a parent, or even any other situation, but for me it was really very strong. So I did say something, and then I started having that guilty feeling, starting going all around, I'm a bad mother, feeling guilty, feeling a terrible mother, I should have done better, and it's just not good. But then if you start learning, or say taking responsibility for the action, and saying, okay, so how can I do better next time? And just keep practicing. And it's still not always as it should be. And I'm still not 100% perfect. I will never be. And it's okay, because it's a journey. It's a way I experience, and I learn every single day from every experience. But the more we learn, the better we become. So take every experience as a way for growth, as the possibility to develop. And when you change, everything else will change around you.